Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the tomato. The tomato. See? Tomato. Yummy, delicious, right? I've got some tomatoes here from my garden. Here are some beautiful golden, they're called golden pear tomatoes. These are lovely. So I just went out there and grabbed some tomatoes from the garden. These are more of a medium cherry tomato type. And then this one here is the Roma. This is a little Roma tomato. This was the only one that was red on the vine, so I was able to get it. So we had talked about me doing a little bit of a series in regards to stuff from my garden and how I use it. So we're going to do a little 101 on the tomato. So it's all tomato time. So I gathered some information just based on other conversations that I've had with other like-minded individuals, as well as some really good information that I found from Wikipedia. So you can also go on Wikipedia. I will put the link in the description if you would like, and we can go from there. So the tomato is feminine. It is a feminine fruit. Believe it or not, that has seeds on the inside, and if it has seeds, then that qualifies it as a fruit. And I used to always think that it was a vegetable, but it's not. It's actually a fruit. So that's a thing. The tomato is a member. I have lots of notes here for you guys. But, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I can't memorize everything. But the tomatoes are a member of the nightshade family, along with potatoes and also eggplants, that type of thing. They have a 5-petal yellow flower. So I took this off of the vine as well, so you can see that. That is a 5-petal yellow flower. And you can already see some little tomatoes starting to grow here. You know, come on, focus. But anyhow, so the flower happens first, and then the tomato starts to form, and that's what you have. So you can see that the tomato is a very witchy plant. It's native for South America. The botanical name, which I cannot pronounce and am not even going to try, is called the edible wolf peach, which I think is funny. And they call it wolf peach because of the stalk of the tomato plant is hairy. And so they call it a wolf peach. I think is hilarious. Tomatoes were once considered a very powerful aphrodisiac, associated with Eve in the Garden of Eden, and that this, instead of the apple, was really the tempted fruit, that the fruit itself was not the apple, it was the tomato, and that's what, it was so tempting that it had her, whatever, do what she did. Who knows? But you know what? Maybe she would have done it if it was a pear. Who knows? You want to do things just out of love. Anyhow, in French, it is called the apple of love. The Greeks called it the golden apple because there's like a golden variety, as you can see. So you can get, you know, some very nice large tomatoes in this golden color. And so they called it the golden apple, which is very similar to the golden apples of Hera. Please look that up. That's something you're going to be interested to know. Those apples, golden apples, gave the gods a immortality, health, you know, all that stuff. They can be used in place of apples for magics. The colors, as you can see just here, I've got red and orange, or sorry, I've got kind of like an orangish red. There's a deeper red, a black, the golden, and then I even have some brown tomatoes out there that are just starting out, but they're from the chocolate flower farm, and so I have that. So the other colors would, okay, so colors: red, orange, yellow, brown, black, and green. You've heard of fried green tomatoes, right? Yum yum. Associated with Venus and Aphrodite and Hera. The presence of a tomato, just the mere presence of this here tomato right here, protect from negative influences. Place one in the window sill to prevent evil from entering the house. Now, we witches have so many things that we use for protection magics. Tomato is another thing that people may not have considered, but tomato. Another layer of protection magic for you. So eating of tomato inspires love and passion. It is also a very good addition to romantic dinners. So this immediately reminded me of the two little dogs, you know, the Lady and the Tramp, right? With the tomato sauce dinner and the spaghetti, and then they eating on the little sides, and they come together with a little kiss. It reminded me of that. So Italian meals covered with tomatoes. Italians are very lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey. But yes, so romantic dinners, this is one of those things, you know, this tomato sauces, maybe they get those fluids going. It's a great offering for Native American deities, and I think mainly because it is native to South America. That's where the tomato really came from. It's rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, potassium, and citric acid, which makes it a really good for healing spells as well. So they aid in liver function, and they help cleanse your body of natural toxins. So you could use tomato in not only for love spells, not only for protection magic, but also for healing magic as well, because it is really, really good. People would eat these back in the day because they had a great source of, you know, the vitamin C that we're talking about. Scurvy was a thing. So pirates, when they came across tomatoes, would have these, but they wouldn't keep for very long in the heat. And that is my dog, who is mad because I'm not letting her through, because oh, she's going to push her way anyhow. She's determined. You know, I'm trying to keep her out of here because she just riles up the cats. Anyhow. So I'm almost done. So you can use it for love magic. You can use it. Hey, can you guys please stop? Move along. Move along with your discussion. Hold on. They won't stop fighting. Anyhow, love magic, protection magic, as well as healing spells. So what can you do with them? Not only can you just place it in a windowsill and you will have another layer of protection magic. And now they're moving my camera because the fight is still on. Hang on a second. Again. Okay, so what can you do with them? You can slice them and you can dry them. I have a dehumidifier that I like to do this with my apples. You've probably, if you're a friend of mine, you've received apple slices from me before, because apples are a really good thing of friendship between witch to witch. That's something you should know. And maybe we'll do a whole thing on apples, because I have those growing in my garden as well, and I have a crop that's about to happen. So maybe my next thing will be apples. But so I would slice them and dry them, slice them up, have them lay in the dehumidifier, and then slice them. And then once you're dry, you can work them into witch's ladders if you wanted to. You could, they're going to have a natural space where you've sliced them, where you can string them. You can hang them in your window if you'd like to just hang the slice. That's something you can do. You can also make powder. There's some wonderful videos on how to dehydrate certain fruits and vegetables, and then you make a powder out of them. Those powders can be used for a multitude of things. So again, another layer. And I think that really the craft is about layering your spells, layering your magics. It just seems to work better, I think, for myself at least. I speak on personal. So when you make the powder, and I will put a link to a video that I saw on how to make those powders. I have started doing that myself. It is a long process, so I've not videoed them, but it actually turns out really well. So once the powder is made, then you can use it in cauldron magic if you'd like, for love, for protection, or even healing spells. You can dress a candle. You can, do your sigils, do your everything that you carve into your candle, however you want to do that, and I let you decide that. And then you could roll your candle in, you anoint it with oil and then roll it into the powder. That's something that I would do. Or you can also put it on your altar as an offering. That is tomato 101. Yay, tomato! They're also tasty and you want to eat them. So that's it. That's it for the tomato video. I hope you join me again. Maybe next time we will do apples, or maybe we'll do purple sage. I'm trying to do some things that people don't normally do, but I'm going to hit all the popular ones as well. All right. Many blessings. Have a great day. I will see you guys soon. Bye.